Hi guys, my name is Advon. Welcome to my channel. This is my first official YouTube video. So welcome. This video is basically just to know what my channel is about, who I am, and what I do. It took a lot of peer pressure and bullying by my friends, but it's here, and I really do hope that I can provide some value and support to women, men, everyone out there. Okay. What got me into fitness? Long story short, around the ages of 14 and 15, I developed an eating disorder and I just stopped eating because as a child, I was a really big child. Like I was quite obese, I'm not gonna lie, I was quite big. And then all of a sudden, one day I just decided I'm not going to be fat anymore. But the way that I did it just wasn't healthy. I just stopped eating and I increased the amount of times I trained. Of course, you know, it led to me gaining the weight back and just constantly battling this self-esteem and how I felt about my body. So after being trained by one of my friends, I decided to become a fitness instructor, and I got that qualification during one summer after university. And I decided to create a brand, Amelia Fit, that encourages women and people all over the world to love their body in their own way, because social media has this way of creating a facade in how we view reality, and has a way of making us think that certain bodies are desirable and certain bodies aren't. And I hope that Amelia Fit can encourage you to love your body in your own way and know that you're beautiful, and just really know how to be healthy, look after yourself, protect yourself in the way that only you can. So yeah, that's why I'm interested in fitness. The question I got is, where are you from? You have an amazing accent. You know what? I get asked this quite a lot. And it's quite interesting because, well, I'm Zimbabwean, okay? I was born in Zimbabwe, but I left when I was 1. And I was raised in Edinburgh, Scotland. And then I left Scotland and I went to Zim. And I was in Zimbabwe for a few years. And then I left Zimbabwe and I came back to England. So like, whenever I'm with Zimbabweans or like Southern Africans, they're like, oh, you have a really British accent, right? And whenever I'm around British people, they're like, oh, you have a really American accent. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, one girl in my sixth form said that I have a transatlantic accent. So let's just stick with that. That sounds kind of cool. What is something about yourself that you hope will change, but probably never will? This question really made me think. Something about myself that I hope will change, but probably never will. Okay, 1, I'm an overthinker. Like, ask any of my friends who know me. I could be like planning something today and be thinking about 30 other things that are going to happen. Yeah, like I could be planning a trip or a holiday and I just think about, you know, the worst possible outcomes. And I really wish I could be chilled and forget about things, you know, just take it as it goes. That's not me. That is not me at all. Like, I have to be on the dot. I have to know what's happening. Like, if I tell you I'm meeting you at 7 a.m. and you're not there, I'm leaving. That's me. Like, everything just has to be very specific. It's kind of my toxic trait. I'm sorry. Who are the people that are important to you and why? Well, I think as a given, my family are very important to me. You know, they've shaped me, they've molded me, they make me who I am, and they pick you up when you're down. You know, I would say my boyfriend he's my best friend. I know all my best friends are gonna be like, oh, who's your best friend? But he's my he's my best friend in the sense that, like, I'm not gonna be, you know, all soppy on camera, but yeah, he's my best friend. And then I've got my best friends. My girls are just absolutely amazing. I think what upsets me the most is like all my friends are scattered, you know, across the world, but all my girls, they're just beautiful inside and out. They're funny, they're courageous, they're optimistic, they're smart, and they really do pick you up. Like, I'm a very quiet person, right? And I know everyone is like, oh, Advon, you're not quiet. Well, like, I am a quiet person, but once you get to know me, I'll open up, and then I'll just never shut up. But the good thing is, my friends don't mind that I'm quiet, so when I'm around them, they can be loud, and I can just chill, and we all just get each other. Like, we can sit in silence, it's cool. We can be out, it's also cool. So yeah, I would say my family and my friends, they're very important to me, and I think it's because they just encourage me and they push me to be better every single day. And you, the person who asked this, you're also very important to me. I'd really just like to know what keeps you motivated to stay on track. This kind of ties back to the question about like who's important to me. I think when I think about giving up, I think about everyone who I would hurt and disappoint in the process. But I also think about me. Like, in my head, future me is somebody, and you know, future me like can walk into a shop and get whatever she wants. Future me can decide, you know what, I want to go for lunch today. Or future me can be like, I'm not working today because it's my company. I'm staying in bed. Future me is not stressed about rent, is not worried about what I'm going to eat, is not worried about pleasing anyone else. So I think whenever I want to give up or quit on the things that I'm creating, I think about, imagine what your life will be like if you give up, and what it could be like if you stay on track. Like, I would rather do every single thing possible and be like, you know what, it didn't pan out, than to, you know, take the easy option and be like, oh, but you could have been like this. And I think the last thing that I want is to look back and be like, you could have had this, or you could have been like this. I don't want to envy anyone's life, and I don't want to envy anyone. I think just constantly reminding myself that, you know what, it's your lane.
You want to focus on somebody who has nothing to do with you. That's why we are derailing to make progress. Waste that time we concentrate on the Buddha ari paside apa. Adiwozodaka. Ari panza asiri ane basa. Iwe pinda game, upinde mbamako, uite zvinhu zvako. That's what I believe.
And you know what you want. I know the things that I want for my life, and I know the things that I can have. So it has to happen. There's no but, if, or no, it just has to happen. So that was my little TED talk about me. And again, this page is literally just about fitness videos, tips, workouts, lifestyle videos, you know, a few pranks here and there, maybe. But just social discussions as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and please do share this.